Imagine walking outside tonight. You glance up at the sky, and the moon isn't silver anymore. It's glowing deep red. Even knowing it's just an eclipse, a part of you shivers. Because for thousands of years, a red moon meant danger. It meant prophecy. It meant fear. And here I am, 32, a dad, standing in my backyard with my kids. Even with all the science I know, I get why people were terrified. Because when the moon bleeds in the sky, it feels like something bigger is happening. Let's start with the basics. A blood moon happens during a total lunar eclipse. Earth slides between the sun and the moon. Our shadow covers the moon completely. But instead of vanishing into darkness, the moon turns red. Why? Because sunlight bends through Earth's atmosphere. Blue light scatters away. Red light survives the trip, painting the moon like it's on fire. It's science, but for centuries people didn't see science. They saw an omen. In the Bible, the prophet Joel wrote, "The sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord." And in Revelation, the blood moon was a clear marker of the end times. So early Christians saw it as a cosmic warning. The final days were near. Fast forward to 2014 and 2015. A series of 4 blood moons in a row, called a tetrad, had preachers in America calling it a sign of judgment. Books topped bestseller lists. Videos racked up millions of views. People genuinely thought the world might end. It didn't. But it shows that even in modern times, the fear never left. Islam views eclipses differently. They're not an omen of doom, but a reminder from God. When the moon turns red, Muslims are encouraged to pray, to reflect, to seek forgiveness. It's a moment to remember how small we are compared to the Creator. Fearful, yes, but more humbling than apocalyptic. In Hindu traditions, eclipses come from the demon Rahu. The story goes, Rahu tried to steal immortality. The gods caught him, cut off his head, but his head lived on. And from time to time, Rahu swallows the moon. The glow of red? A reminder of his cosmic hunger. Families would fast during eclipses. Some avoided eating or drinking altogether. For them, the world itself felt poisoned in that moment. Travel back to ancient China. A red moon meant a dragon was devouring it. Villages would erupt with drums, firecrackers, even arrows shot at the sky to scare the beast away. It wasn't just a ritual, it was survival. If the moon disappeared, life on Earth could too, at least in their minds. The Inca saw it differently, but with the same fear. To them, a jaguar was attacking the moon. The blood spilling across the sky was proof. So they screamed, banged drums, begged the jaguar to spit the moon back out. In Mesoamerican cultures like the Maya, the blood moon symbolized danger for pregnant women and unborn children. Communities would protect expectant mothers, shielding them from the glow. It was a terrifying personal fear tied to survival. Even here in North America, Native American traditions gave the blood moon weight. Some saw it as a time of change, death and rebirth. Others believed it marked a dangerous shift in nature's balance. No matter where you look, the reaction was the same: fear, urgency. But this isn't just ancient history. In 1504, Christopher Columbus was stranded in Jamaica. His crew was starving. The local people stopped feeding them. Columbus knew a lunar eclipse was coming. So he told the people, "My God is angry. He will make the moon disappear in blood if you don't help us." The night of the eclipse, the moon turned red. The people panicked and begged him to restore it. They fed his crew until the danger passed. One man used the fear of the blood moon to save himself. That's how powerful this belief has always been. And honestly, it's still powerful today. Every time a blood moon happens, social media floods with conspiracy theories. End of the world, proof of prophecy, energy shift. And people click. They comment. They argue. Because deep down, even in 2025, a red moon doesn't feel normal. It taps into something primal. That old human wiring that says, When the sky changes, pay attention. Standing outside in Texas with my kids, I get it. My son asked me once, "Dad, does the red moon mean we're in danger?" And I paused. Because how do you explain that mix of science and mystery? Yes, it's just sunlight bending. But it's also the same red glow that made prophets write warnings, that made armies tremble, that made civilizations beat drums into the night sky. So no, it's not a danger. But yes, it matters. Because it reminds us we're human. And humans have always feared the unknown. So why has the blood moon been feared for centuries? Because it's more than an eclipse. It's a story written across every culture. A mirror of our fears, our myths, our survival instincts. A reminder that even in an age of science, the sky can still scare us. What about you? Do you see the blood moon as just science? Or does it still carry that sense of mystery, maybe even prophecy? Drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. And if you enjoy exploring the mysteries of our world, from survival to prophecy to the strange things that still keep us up at night, hit that subscribe button. This is Wolfgang's Daily Bite. And tonight, the moon bleeds.